Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 20th to the 26th. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides to lead your reading. And the reason I use astrology is because astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. Now, listen, first, Cancer, I've been getting a lot of questions. It's really important you do read your rising sign, okay? I want you to think of, especially, I do birth chart for my client, like new clients. I do like a general birth chart reading. And listen, any astrologer will tell you this. Your rising is so important. It's where the sun was on the eastern horizon when you were born. And this is what, listen, if you think about okay, this is how I like to make my analogy. Astrology is a jelly donut. Your sign, your sun sign, is a jelly. The dough is your rising, okay? The two can't go without each other. You have to read your rising to see the other half of this story. Now, secondly, Cancer, this week, wow. It's all about you, baby. Cancer, it's all about you, all right? The first thing I'm going to mention on Monday, June 20th, Mercury and Jupiter, perfect alignment. I love this sextile. Jupiter, planet of growth, Mercury, communication, okay? So if you have any papers to sign, contracts, if you have to have any talks with your boss about, a promotion or a raise, if you want to, there's a boy or a girl you like and do it that day. Send them a message. It is a good day to communicate. Now, the second thing, June 21st on Tuesday, officially summer. We love that, all right? But it's also the longest day of the year. Great time to get a lot done. You have a lot more time that day. Also, hello, sun goes into Cancer. The sun goes into your sign for 4 weeks. So that's a lot of energy, okay? What does the sun do? It brings light. It shines upon you. It brings abundance. Listen, you're going to be, it's going to be a really, 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 really good week for you, especially with the sun going in Cancer. Also, it is on Wednesday, we have Venus going to Gemini as well. So there's a lot of activity in Gemini too, okay? So that's all about mental stimulation. That's all about socialization. That's all about communication. This is a very communicative week. At this point, we know Mercury's in Gemini still. So what does that mean? It means the theme of the week is let it be known, okay? Let it be known what you want. Let it be known who you are. Let it be known you exist. The reason why it's let it be known is because it's active. So I still want you to take action because remember, Jupiter and Mars in your 10th house, Cancer, a lot of activity happening in your career. I'm so excited for you. Cancer, I'm so excited for you because there has been a lot of craziness for y'all for years, all right? This year is when things started shaping up big time for you. Huge, even back to March, okay? Huge, and we still have the energy of those planets. So Cancer, that's really good for you. And and I'll do a reading for next week when we have that new moon in your sign. So when I say it's all about you, it's really all about you. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Cancer, for June 20th to June 26th to see what's in store. Now, I do the traditional Celtic cross spread. If it's what my clients prefer, so if you want to book a reading, you know where to find me. But it really is the ones that this spread is the one that gives a really good general overview. And I have been doing a little bit more because I try to be mindful of the time. I don't really do clarifiers, but I have been doing it this week because it's been, the readings I've done this week, it's been pretty crazy. So here we go, Cancer. I love that you pulled your own card here. And I love this, okay? We have a lot of major arcanas here, all right? So why don't we get started? It looks like, Cancer, this is going to be a pretty significant week for you. And I'm just going to say it again real quick. Theme of the week is let it be known because you're going to want to, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. You got the Three of Pentacles. This is great. A lot of Cancers have joined new teams, okay? Y'all have joined new teams, new in your work, probably people that you love, enjoy working with, and that's really great. There's also, I'm getting the energy of a lot of Cancer with, if you work from home and you're now going to an office, something that maybe you weren't, really cool with in the beginning, but now you like the people, you're happy with it, it's fine. There's just a lot of, the Three of Pentacles really is all about teamwork. It's all about collaboration. Teamwork makes the dream work. This is a really good card. It's in your past area. So this is something that may have happened recently. You could have joined a book club. You could have done something to really elevate your game that involved a lot of people. Now, the reason why I love this for you, Cancer, is because from the beginning of human history, we traveled in packs. We relied on each other. There was never I, it was we, okay? And so bringing people in your life is such a big thing, and it's so good for you, and I love that you've done that, and I love that, it is something that really, like, if you think about the oxytocin levels that are triggered, even just a hug, oxytocin is the love hormone, right, or what, so this is really good, and I love that for you, but it's bringing you to this place where you got the devil, okay? So I think there's a lot of Cancers here, first of all, where this new excitement and working with people, I mean, I think it's really good. I think it's great, actually, for you. But here's the thing. You brought the devil, or you pulled the devil in the heart of the matter, okay? And I don't want you to be afraid. Listen, a lot of people think this is crazy, and it's like, oh my God, the devil. But honestly, it really depends on where it falls in your spread. Where it falls in your spread, this is actually a big deal. It's asking you, I'm asking you, to let go of the things that are holding you back, okay? It can be anything from addiction, okay? The devil represents addictions, and that can be in the form of drugs or alcohol, all right? Or it can be addictions like binging Netflix all day, not being productive, being on your phone, checking social media all day. All those little things, they come in the form of addiction, all right? And it prevents us from moving forward. Also, behaviors and patterns, all right? Listen, there's probably some ways that you do things that are probably not good for you, okay? Even mindset, the way you think about things that you're aware of, that you should probably thinking about changing a way to be a little bit more positive. Now, you can see that the devil here, there's the two people chained to the devil, all right? So those chains are loose. You can free yourself whenever you want, all right? So, Cancer, when I say this is going to be a big week for you, it's going to be a big week for you, all right? So, a lot of it is putting that effort into what you want, because look what came up in your challenge area. The Nine of Pentacles. This is all about success and wealth and abundance and the finer things in life. Look, she is like a movie star here. She's got a bird on her hand, and she's just like loving life. But challenge area, because you can't get there until you let go of this bad pattern, this bad addiction, this bad habit, bad way of thinking, all right? So, Cancer, please spend some time this week thinking about the things that may be holding you back in your life that you should be moving away from, and finding ways to move forward without it, okay? And I know that's easier said than done, okay? But I'm going to tell you why it's going to be easy for you. But secondly, it is something that I don't expect you to do overnight. I just want you to think about it, all right? I want you to think about moving away from those things, all right? Especially because you got the King of Wands in your crown, and you got the Strength, what's beneath you. This is amazing, and this is beautiful, because it looks like you are in a new place in your life career-wise, all right? King of Wands, I call him the Steve Jobs of the tarot deck, okay? Why? Iconic, influential. He is the entrepreneur, okay? The big bold letters entrepreneur. People admire him, people respect him. He worked his ass off to sit in this throne, okay? You're looking for that transformational energy, and things look really good in your work area. It's just this bad thing, and it could be a bad thing people have called you out for, okay? Maybe, your new boss has been like, oh, you need to respond a little bit faster to emails, or, you can't take 2-hour lunch breaks anymore. It can be as small as that. Obviously, the energy I'm getting is it's a little bit bigger, but just be mindful of those things, because you want financial abundance. You want success, all right? You want those finer things in life. You can see her gown is completely covered with this symbol of Venus, all right? The things that we want, desire, okay? So, also, you pull the Strength. So, it looks like, and this is good, it looks like, I'm not going to lie, Cancer, it looks like you know about this, all right? And you're asking for that strength, and you're looking for that courage. It's all about resilience. You can move past it. If there's anyone that can move past it, it's Cancer. Now remember, the sun is in your sign, and we have a new moon in your sign next week. What is a new moon? New beginning. So I have full faith that you're going to move past this in the biggest way. And remember what I said earlier about how I think this is going to be easy for you. You pulled your own card. You pulled the Cancer, the Chariot. Okay, this is the future area, and the Chariot is someone who moves past obstacles and so eager to do it. You know why he's so eager? He's not even sitting down, he's standing up, okay? This is all about moving past obstacles, challenges, and finally going toward your destiny, all right? Another thing I'm going to point out, and this is why I don't want you to be afraid of the Devil card, is you can see the two Sphinxes here, right? They're going opposite directions. Who's in control? You are. It doesn't matter which direction they go. It doesn't matter which path they go. You're in control, okay? The last thing I'm going to point out, he's not even holding onto the reins. You can see here. He's holding the Magician's baton, okay? So this really is you going for everything that you wanted, your destiny, manifesting all your dreams, everything that you've wanted. You just have to, well, you're going to. I don't even have to say you have to. You're going to get rid of that bad habit, that bad addiction, that bad behavior, the bad patterns that hold you back. You are going to do it. The cards are saying you're going to do it. And so I'm really proud of you. In advance, I'm going to say I'm very proud of you, Cancer, especially because that new moon we're going to have in your sign in your first house next week. Wow. Don't forget to tune in next week because that's all about you. Now, Cancer, let's move on to your staff. Again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. I would be very grateful. You don't even have, just do one of them. You don't even have to do both of them. Okay, Cancer, listen, I like what I see here. I like what I see. You have a great spread. There's so much attention on you, Cancer. And listen, when I say I am so proud of you, not just for this moment, I'm proud of you in general. Listen, I've been doing, you and I go way back, all right? I've been doing your readings for a long, long time. Some of my personal clients are Cancers too. Listen, I know how much, especially astrologically, okay? I know how much y'all have been going through, okay? I am so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you for being, I'm about to start crying, for being where you are now in your life. Think about where you were a year ago. Think about where you're now, all right? I'm so happy for you, Cancer. Now, you did get the Three of Cups. Lots to celebrate here. Lot to celebrate here, but the biggest takeaway here is about bonding. Now, remember what I said in the beginning of the reading, okay? People. We need people in our lives, okay? People help us grow. People make us learn. People, remember what I said about oxytocin, all right? Just that connection, just having that connection. And I know it's the love hormone, but even just a hug triggers that, all right? It's that pleasure center in our brain. And so it's human condition to have people in our life. And it looks like if there's anything that I'm asking you to do this week, spend time with your friends, because not only is it all about celebration, and you may be celebrating something soon, okay? Especially your birthday season coming. Well, actually, what day is today? Well, I do these early, but anyway, when this reading's with the sun going into your sign, happy birthday, Cancer. So this is all about celebration, but the bigger takeaway is celebration with people that you love. This is all about sisterhood. This is all about brotherhood. This is all about bonding, okay? And why that's important is because it's those ideas that we get from bonding. It's that feeling we get from bonding with the people that we love. I want you to spend time with the people you love this week. This is further affirmation. You did get the Six of Cups, okay? I don't know if you can hear that siren. Here, here in Brooklyn, I live 2 blocks away from a fire station, so sometimes you hear it, sometimes you don't, but I always hear it. Anyway, so you did get the Six of Cups, and this is all about sharing. This is so much I love this card. It's a beautiful card, okay? It's a very sweet card. You know, 6 is the heart of the tree of life. And one thing that I want you to do, first of all, I think that you're going to have some moments, all right, this week where you are going to be in a giving mood and you're going to like share with others and have these connections with others. But one other thing that I just want you to do real quick, I want you to find moments of joy from your past. I want you to think about things from your past that brought you joy. And the reason I say that is because this is a big part of nostalgia too, all right? And so nostalgia, and you can Google it, you can look it up. So much research has been done. Nostalgia improves mental health, and nostalgia improves well-being. All right, nostalgia is so good for us. Even if it's like, you know, sometimes I'm just brushing my teeth and I think of something funny that happened in high school, and it makes me laugh and it sets the course for the rest of the day. So I want you to have those moments, all right? Listen, you got the Queen of Swords. This is really interesting, all right? Listen, I feel like some of y'all want to really be on top of things intellectually. This is definitely related to the devil. Being smart enough to move forward, using your head to move forward, to sit in that throne. Ooh, gosh. So I don't want you to be afraid of that. I don't want you to people call her the Ice Queen, right? I don't want you to feel afraid of maybe being too cutthroat, because you're not going to be. You're Cancers, all right? So that came up in your hopes and fears era. What's really interesting is that the Queen of Swords, she really leads with her head, not her heart, okay? And so Cancers, y'all lead with y'all's hearts, all right? So just spend a little time thinking about moving forward and planning things in a logical way, and it's really going to help you move past this devil thing. Now, I clarify the Queen of Swords, and this is all, you know, when I say career, there's no, I mean, it's as clear as day here. And this is also about some of y'all want a new beginning. Some of y'all want a new career. Some of y'all want a new path, okay? So remember, sometimes we got to lead with our head, not our hearts, okay? And I'm not saying you have to do it all the time, I'm saying sometimes, but that's going to bring you the clarity that you need in terms of this new thing that you want to bring into your life, something very new, something that you've never done before, and that's going to resonate for a lot of Cancers, okay? Something that you've never done before. It could even be a side hustle. It could be like a side project. It could be you launching your own YouTube. It could be you launching your own thing on Etsy, selling bracelets, whatever it is. It could be a side project, okay? Now, in addition to, you know, like a career as well. I'm sorry. But lastly, you got the Knight of Wands. This is the final outcome card. We love it, all right? Knight of Wands, fiery, fiery, fiery energy. Things are going to happen for you so fast. I am so happy for you, Cancer. All right, Knights, fire, Wands, fire. This is very fiery, but it's also very transformative. That is the one thing I want you to take away, is that this change is going to change your life, all right? It's going to be very transformative, but remember what I said, theme of the week, all right? That I don't want you to forget that. The theme of the week, let it be known, okay? I don't want you to forget that, because I want you to let others know you're there. Let the universe know what you want. Let yourself know you exist and you deserve everything that you've worked for. Cancer, you are amazing. I love you so much. And, you know, again, we have that new moon in your sign next week, and of course I'll talk about that next week, but have an amazing week. Just spend time thinking about these things that you really just don't need moving forward in your life cycle, okay? And it could be just a pattern that you're used to, or some, you know, habit that holds you back, or, you know, anything that you're aware of, because it looks like you are aware of it. So I love you, Cancer. I will see you next week. Have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.